what you got there? Hey, Doug, you got a good one. Yeah.
Yeah.
About
Nice
a
little,
five pounder.
yeah, 5-pounder. Well, I tell you what, folks. Hey, today we're with the Georgia boys. We got these two guys from around the Lake St. Clair area, that area.
Yep.
And this is Doug and Ben. And I tell you, we've been out here, what, 20 minutes? We've got close to 10 fish.
Probably 10, yeah.
Probably we've got a couple more like that. That's a good one. That's about a 5-pounder. So that's a good start. It's actually April Fool's Day.
That is actually,
I
yeah.
forgot about that.
Yep.
It's April Fool's. And the funny thing about today's fishing is that I said, let's be real conservative because we only have 6 dozen shiners. Let's make sure that, like the dead ones. And you just caught that on a dead shiner.
Dead shiner.
Shiner.
So that's pretty amazing, folks. When we're in a good school of fish and they're all fired up. And in fact, there's a shiner floating on the water.
Yep.
Right out there. I bet something's going to come and crash that thing.
It's going to smoke him in a second.
But go ahead.
Yep,
and
look, there he
release
goes,
that
Roland.
thing. There he is. Something just got it. Something just got the shiner. I just pointed out there, and just as I said that, a fish came up and got the shiner floating on the water. Okay. You're throwing right in. That's a good cast, Ben.
Thank you.
Right on the edge of the shoreline. And this is all pretty deep. It's kind of one of the deep spots. And so those weeds that are right there, they're a combination of hyacinths and the pennywort. That's probably 5 or 6 foot deep underneath those weeds. And so, but they're also out here. If you notice, you know, some of these fish are as far out as a boat. So they're kind of roaming around. And it's low light like this. It's in the sunlight, you wouldn't get as many. They'd be closer to the bank. But now that it's so foggy and cloudy, they're kind of roaming around out here. Okay, let's keep with it. See what we got.
Good start.
I tell you, folks, it's a good start. Just fished a little while, and we got a decent fish. Number of them. Okay. Do we need another shiner?
Yep. I lost that one.
That's only about a 3/0 little circle hook. That's one of the requirements here on Headwaters right now is that we have to use a circle hook.
Okay.
And that's what they want us to use. So I'm going to put that kind of on the top of the dorsal fin right here, and just like that. And then not that much line. We're in good shape. Go ahead. That's a good one. That's a good one. He'll probably hit right there. Hopefully, with the way I have it hooked, he'll feel the resistance and swim away from usually the little bit of resistance that he feels when pulling the line. The way he's hooked, he'll go the other way.
Swim over.
So
Yeah.
sometimes by hooking him like I did, he'll go away from us, which is good. That's kind of crazy. What you got, son? Is it a big one? Oh, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Ben's got a good one. We might need the net on him. What you think?
Possibly. He's definitely got some.
Huh?
Definitely. Yeah, he's got some size to him. Yeah,
I got a big
it's a good one
net
there.
right here. How big is he?
He's about 5 pounds, I think.
That's a good one.
Maybe 4.
That's a good bass.
Maybe 4.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Not quite what we're looking for. Not that 10-pounder, but
pretty
that's
nice.
a good one. Yeah.
Good quality fish. I don't think he's been caught before. Looking good.
Good pounder. Yeah, you catch 5 of these, and most places you're going to win you some money.
Yeah.
It's pretty. Yeah.
Well, you know, the average tournament fish. I mean, that's, you know, if this is a tournament, 3 and 4 pound fish go a long way.
Long ways.
That's a big deal.
Put that joker right up against that weed edge, boy, and I mean
He blasted it, huh?
Blasted it, yeah. There's one right there.
It's kind of good that some of these shiners are getting away because it kind of chums them up.
Yep. Yeah.
Pretty good one right here.
Yeah, you got a good one? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good one, son.
Good one there?
Yeah,
Yep.
look at this guy. Yeah, that's a
Yeah, there you go, Doug. That's gonna be another one.
good one.
4 or 5 pounder.
Yeah, boy. That's a good fish. Okay. There. Now we're talking.
Oh, there we go, Doug. That one might go. Might take you in, but that one will push that 5 pound mark probably.
Yeah, well, I'd say that's a good fat one.
Nice healthy one.
Yeah. That's a healthy one. Yeah, boy. That's what we're talking about. Well, folks, I tell you, you can see there's a lot of good quality fish here. 4 and 5 pound fish are pretty common here in Headwaters. It's a pretty good deal. And there's always the case, just the last trip we were here, I took one almost 11 pounds. Or well, I say it was my guide party took one almost 11 pounds. So you never know when you're going to get a big one. In fact, we're within 100 yards, or with less than 100 yards. 2 years ago, we took 11 and a quarter right out there in this spot. And then a month ago, we took a 9. We took a 9 right over here. So there's some big fish.
They're in here.
You never know. Okay, let's get another fish going here.
There he goes.
There you go. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, Ben's got a good one, son. How big is it?
Yeah, I think he's about 4. He's digging.
Pretty big. Actually bigger than that. Oh yeah, he's a good one. More like 5.
Maybe 5, yeah.
You want the net?
Pretty good fish.
Yeah, might be able to. It's a little team action. Doug, you're used to being my net man.
Here we go.
Let's see. Yeah. A good fish there, Roland.
Yeah. Good fish. There you go, son.
Fish make me look better, Dougie? Good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one right there.
Sure. I'll tell you, folks, you can see that there's a good average size fish here in the lake. They're not all monster trophies, but awful good size. Lots of 4s and 5s. With an occasional trophy.
Yeah.
What you got, son?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, that's a good fish.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's a big fish.
That's a big fish there.
Huh? How big is it?
That's
That's
yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Got a big bass.
Yeah, I got a good look at him. He
That's
might
a big bass.
he might be
Look
the,
at that. Oh, you got a really good bass.
Yeah, he does.
You got a really good bass.
Yeah, that's
really a good one.
oh, that's a toad,
That's a
Dougie.
really good one.
Doug,
You
that-
might- this is a toad, son.
Yeah, that's a good one there.
Huh? Look at that guy.
It's gonna
That
go.
might be your PB, huh?
He's 5. He's 5 all day for sure.
Son of a gun.
Yeah, big old. That's what I seen. That he opened that mouth up. I thought this is a giant.
Ooh,
That's a good one right there.
that's a good fish. He's a little
Snap my
skinny.
picture.
Yeah, dude.
He's a little skinny, but he's looking 7 or so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he feels it like
Here.
6 for sure.
Yeah.
Let me get a picture with my father.
He's a little skinny, but he's a beautiful bass. He's kind of torn up, though.
Yeah, he is. Hold him out a little bit, Doug. There you go.
I don't think he's as heavy as we thought. Because
Yeah.
He doesn't have much of a belly.
He's still gonna go. I think he's 5 and
He's at least 5.
a half probably. Think
I'd
he's
say
at 6.
He's at least 6 pounds.
6,
I
okay.
can weigh him. I got a scale. Okay.
You sure, Dougie? All right. You got
That was
6.
a good
Yours
one.
is what? What'd you say? Yours is 650?
6.
656.
He wasn't that big.
No,
Yeah.
he wasn't that big.
But he was skinny.
Had a-
If he'd had a full belly, he would have been.
Yep.
It'd have been an 8-pound bass. But he's
He
kind of
ate,
fucked.
he ate that like a gar.
Yeah.
Right
Yeah,
here.
no, he
right
just
out here at
hit
the.
it on the top.
Just
Yeah, kind of right out here midways too. That's probably a giant mudfish.
Might be a bass.
That's a bass. It's a damn giant.
that's a giant.
I think it's a bass. What do you think? Is it a bass?
I can't see it.
I think it is.
Oh my God, it's a big bass.
Bass?
Yeah, that's a big bass.
Here, big bass.
Oh, that's huge. Good Lord.
Yeah, that's a big bass.
It's a big bass. You want to net it?
Yeah, I net him.
Okay, folks, we got a big bass on. We got a big bass on.
Yeah,
We got,
come on,
got a
Dougie.
great big giant one.
Oh yeah,
We got a big giant one.
that's a toad.
Got a personal best.
That's
We
a
got
toad.
personal best.
Yes, we do.
We got a 10-pounder or the bike, huh?
That
What
is
do you
a
think?
toad,
I don't
Doug.
know where to shake your
That's a
hand
toad,
or
son.
kiss you.
Oh my God, Doug.
That's maybe a 10.
Holy
I think we got a 10, son. That's the
Doug.
one.
Oh man.
That's your personal best right there, boys.
That is.
Woo, congratulations.
You got it, Doug.
Congratulations, Doug. That is well over. That's well over.
Hell
What
yeah,
did you
Dougie.
say? 7 pounds?
Oh.
56.
That's close to 10. I'm gonna
That's
have
a
to
toad.
get some
Yeah, I'm gonna get a
scales
picture.
here, and I'm gonna have to weigh that thing. That's really, really a beautiful fish. Whoa, son.
I did not think that was a bass.
All right, Doug, let's do it. Act like you ain't never caught big fish before. But you gotta kind of, yeah, pick him up, get him up a little high. There you go. Yeah, hold him sideways like that.
Wow. I tell you what, Doug, that is a monster bass, folks. We're talking about one almost 9 pounds. That's a pound or so bigger than anything you've ever caught.
Yep, 656 was the one
Golly.
before.
So that's really a beautiful fish, and it's just as pretty as can be. It's about, we've measured it, it's 23.5 inches long. It has a 17.25 inch girth.
Yep.
And it came out to be on the tabulation of length times girth squared or divided by 800. It came out to be 8 3/4, and that's what the scale says. The scale says right here, if you can see it. See if you can just kind of show it right there. You can kind of see 8 3/4 on that scale. There's the 9 pound mark, and there's the 8. Anyway, it's a beautiful fish. Beautiful fish, beautiful fish. Woo! Well, I think we're going to have to release it. It's that's the requirement here at Headwaters, but you can get a replica mount maybe. That's a beautiful fish. What do you think, Ben?
It's an absolute
Giant.
That's a really good one. Okay,
All right.
let's let it go.
Let her
That's a
go.
good one.
Swim
Yeah,
off
folks.
to another day.
That's a good one. That's a good one. There he goes.
Oh, come on.
Yep, he swam away. Swam away to be caught another day. You know, I didn't see that one had been caught before, but on several of these big fish that we've had, these Florida trophy catch fish like that one, you'll see where somebody else
Yeah.
had caught it. And so, speaking of Florida trophy catch, what we'll do is I'll get you the website to enter that fish, because you get a beautiful plaque from the state of Florida, and then all sorts of Bass Pro Shop gives you about $100 worth of good stuff, and so that's part of the Florida Trophy Catch program.
That was awesome. Personal best. Thank you.
Well, thank you. It was a great trip, and not only that, but we caught plenty of other fish.
Hey.
You know, we had a good day with 3 and 4 and 5 pound fish.
Yeah, no shortage of fish.
No shortage of fish, that's for
It
sure.
was great. I tell you, this Headwaters Lake is alive and well. Well, folks, you saw some super duper shiner fishing today, and you come on down if you can. And thanks for watching. Hey, listen, when you hit that likes button, that's the grease that makes this whole wheel turn. We appreciate them, and of course, Bass Pro Shop, my biggest sponsor. That's a big deal.
Yeah.
But anyway, folks, we'll see you again soon, and hey, thanks for watching.